Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah, foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on your blue in the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WNB. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, then you know what it stands for. Chicago. It's the city of the wind. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights. And we all about the paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it. Ride down Lakeshore, see newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with the city. I'ma rep it till I die. Seize up if you with me. Chicago,
the Chicago, nigga.
Well. I was about to make this a video. I said I might as well go ahead. Since I'm going to make it a video, I'm going to go ahead and do my thing and release my first live on the new channel. And on this new channel, we are going to have NBA talk. And we're going to talk about it. The game tonight was crazy work. When the Spurs goes back home, they play like nothing else. But when they're away, they can't seem to find the day. I don't know what it's going to take for the Spurs to get over the hump. But for sure, the OKC Thunder, the reigning champions, have something to say about it. It's going to be a great game 7, y'all. It's going to be a big game 7, y'all. So welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. And this is STEADYSERV basketball, where we talk about all of the basketball that can be talked about in the men's league. This is the first live of the show, and we are burning the oil at 1 o'clock. This was going to be original video, but since y'all, I was up saying, I'm going to make the video happen and, do what I normally do and bring in, you guys the information and talk about the game and talk about the NBA on this channel. I first have to say, please subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed to the channel. Also, this is a production of the STEADYSERV ENT network. That is also part of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast Network, ran by my main man, KEYSHA. I will have to say, man, shout out to all of my family that's in the podcast world. Shout out to Cut That Ish. You know what I mean? Real Talk Sports with my girl, Sister KEYSHA. And shout out to Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. Y'all listen, what I'm gonna do today, and always on my shows, RPG, Gitters, what is this? Gitters 345. Welcome to the show, man. Subscribe to the show. This is the very first show. And guess what? I'm good at what I do. Hey, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Share this. Share this with as many people as you can. This is a brand new channel with brand new conversations, with good conversation about the basketball games, y'all. Man, we had a good game 6. We had a great game 6. I looked at it and I saw what I needed to see, and Wemby was dominant. Wemby, I mean, God, dog. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out why the Spurs don't play like this away from home. If they can go to game 7 and play like they played tonight, they will surely have a way and a route to the finals, to meet New York, to play for it all, the big dance, the big trophy. What we all like to see in NBA that started it all off. You know, I'm an old head, so you see my background. And I come from Chicago, and we do believe in winning. And guess what, y'all? Guess what? I'm going to cover a lot of sports that's been happening in the NBA, and also give you a full report on what's going on with all of the teams, and then in particular, my team, the Chicago Bulls. You know what I'm saying? The Chicago Bulls, what a train wreck it has been over a decade. Since my main man, Derrick Rose, has left the city and went to other places on his injury, the Chicago Bulls could not find their way back to glory. So hopefully, with all of the information that I'm receiving, with all of the information that I'm investigating and interrogating, and all of the updates, of course, Jimmy Butler is back. So hopefully, in this draft, the Chicago Bulls will be able to have their pick, and we're going to do it like this. The San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama, didn't speak with reporters after the Spurs game 5 loss, but he waxed poetic with teammates in the locker room that night, laying the groundwork for Thursday night's 118-91 triumph over Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Details of Wemby's message to the Spurs wasn't revealed, but it was clear he backed the words with action Thursday night, scoring a high 28 points with 10 rebounds and 3 blocks to help force a Game 7 on Saturday at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City. Road teams have won 4 games in a row, and 6 of the past Game 7s in the conference finals. Just his approach after the game, the things he said in the locker room to us as a team, when you say all these things, then you back it up with action, it kind of has an effect. Veteran forward Harrison Barnes said about Wemby as a leader, being able to do that, being able to talk the talk and then walk the walk with play, that's a rare combination. With San Antonio facing elimination, Wemby approached Game 6 from opening tip as if he were fired from a cannon. He aggressively and relentlessly attacked Oklahoma City on both ends of the floor, hitting 2 3-pointers and blocking a Jared McCain shot in the first 1.5 minutes. We played together, Wemby said. We passed the ball and trusted the game plan as always. By the end of the first quarter, Wemby was 4 of the 6 from the field, including 3 of 4 from the 3-point range, with 5 rebounds, 1 block, and 1 steal. By the end of the first half, he had more shot attempts, 16, than he did in all of the game 15, and he had 22 points after finishing with 20 on Tuesday night. The momentum Wemby generated with such a white-hot first half carried into the third and fourth quarters. Up 60-53 at the break, the Spurs embarked on a 11-0 run in the third quarter to push their lead to 21 points without Wemby even on the floor. San Antonio eventually completed a 20-0 run in the third quarter, the largest allowed by the Thunder in a postseason game since the franchise relocated to Oklahoma. The Thunder never led in Game 6, marking the club's first playoff loss without holding a lead since Game 1 of the 2016 Western Conference semifinals against the Spurs. Young guards Dylan Harper and Stephen Castle contributed 18 and 17 points respectively, while Wemby served as the catalyst. He's now always perfect, and we've got to get him help at times. Spurs coach Mitch Johnson said of Wemby, obviously, he's 22 years old, but his passion and desire for being right where he is at the forefront of it all, to take the responsibility, the role, and the burden of what he does. I don't know what else to say. He is comfortable with that regardless of outcome and what they may look like. What that may look like. It says that's maybe his biggest growth this year, not waiting for it to be perfect or necessarily know what to do all the time, but attack the moment. Have the right approach, live with the results. At 22 years old and 144 days old, Wemby is the youngest player to put together a performance with at least 25 points and 10 rebounds when facing elimination. He has totaled 358 points and 168 rebounds this postseason, becoming the fifth player with at least 350 points and 150 rebounds in his first career playoff performance. The Spurs, led by many as 28 points, and their 27-point victory Thursday night was the largest in franchise history when facing elimination. When we see adversity and our backs are against the wall, we perform, Castle said. Not just performing, playing well, making shots. Our energy is always in the right place. And we do all things to give us the best opportunity to win. When we're desperate like that, our backs are against the wall. I'm probably most confident. Wemby is 2, judging for his performance in Game 6. You know, guys, Wemby was not happy with his performance. He thought that he could do more. He was not happy. He was very irritated. Like, he was irritated that he could not get over the hump. And, you know, Shai took advantage of that. Even though Shai had a bad game, it did not turn out to be a bad loss. They came out with the victory, and Shai Alexander, after the game, he talked about how the things that he did, he really didn't think that he helped the team actually through that that victory. He didn't think that, you know what I mean, he actually led the charge. But, you know, that's what winners supposed to do. He didn't take on the glory. He did exactly what he said that most winners would do. Take it on the chin. See, he didn't have a good game. But then again, this game, again, he had a back-to-back bad performance. And, you know, I believe that he would clean that up. you know, coming into game 7, because, hey, this is win or go home. And if you don't win, you're going to go home. If you don't win, you're going to go home. And it's not a situation where if we win or if they're going to take it, they must take it. And if they don't take it, it's going to be a problem. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, they got to do what they need to do. Man, listen, some of you guys are new to the channel. Hit the like button on the channel. Also, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. What's up, Wody? What's going on? Yeah, I'm live on a new channel. Come over to the new channel, Wody. I'll drop the link for you up in this new channel, and we could talk basketball. We gonna have that talk. This is the first video. This is the very first live of this channel. So this history in the making. So you get to see, or if you want to be on the panel and talk basketball with me and discuss some things, I'll do that tonight, because it's the after hours, y'all. Ain't nobody even expect me to be up here. You got what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z said, we ain't supposed to be here. Y'all, I have a very comical thing. Those of the NBA people that does watch and are watching, hey man, you're gonna have fun over here. I acknowledge my chat. I give love to the people that's in the chat, and I always come with the complete facts of the matter. Now, we're gonna get into the conference, the post-conference, and listen to what the coach had to say.
From his will and intent on leaving his imprints on the game.
And with Dillon, how close was he? I know he's still hurting, but how close was he to having his typical kind of performance tonight?
When he switched on mentally and aggressive, he's pretty damn good. He's got all the talent in the world, makeup to do whatever he wants. So he is capable of those nights when he's in the right place between the ears. Oh, he's a 20-year-old kid in the conference finals playing against the defending champ. So he's not 100% healthy, and he's doing a hell of a job. So I'd say it's probably strained mentally, emotionally, and physically.
You mentioned the word will when it came to Vic. I'm not sure if you've seen anything different from him, but what have you learned about him during this run and his focus on ultimately the end goal?
Just a desire to meet the moment. He's not always perfect, and we got to help him at times. Obviously, he's 22 years old, but his passion and desire for being right where he is and at the forefront of it all, and to take the responsibility and the role and the burden of what he does, I don't know what else to say. He is comfortable with that, regardless of the outcome and what that may look like. And I think that's maybe his biggest growth this year, of not waiting for it to be perfect or necessarily to know what to do all the time, but attack the moment and have the right approach and live with the results.
Coach, what did you see from Carter Bryant defensively tonight, and what can you say about his intensity overall and how much he likes to be coached hard?
Yeah, Carter, there's much to do with what happened a couple games ago, I know, and the visual of it. Carter has been as coachable as anybody. At times, he probably is trying to do the right thing too much, and I think that's where, at times, the urgency and the competitiveness of myself comes out, because I just want that kid to play fast and aggressive. He has as good of raw instincts, and when he plays free and allows his instincts to follow his athleticism and aggressiveness, good things happen. And when he can be disciplined a little bit on top of it, it's fun to watch.
Hey, Mitch, over to your right. I know oftentimes.
So you get to see the coach talk about how Wemby has matured himself, and all of the players is galvanizing around him. The youngins is doing what they need to do to, you know what I mean, to pull out this game 6, man. And
Players say they try to approach each.
They was actually all cylinders is burning, man. I watched this game, man, as I was calling the other games over in the W. You know what I mean? Because the W is on fire, y'all. Y'all got to support women's basketball. Those of you guys that do not watch women's basketball, I mean, the women's basketball is actually, you know, going crazy. We watched the Aces play, and then of course the Indiana Fever play those games against the Valkyries, and the Fever failed. I mean, the Aces fell to the Dallas Wings, and the Fever fell to the Valkyries. But that was a good game. But here, man, in the playoffs, this win or go home, man. Now that you got a game 7, you cannot play no games. You have to be there. You have to be assertive. You know what I mean? Those of you guys that's on the other channels, please come over here and hit the subscribe button. It's Steady Serving Basketball. Come on over here and let's talk basketball. You know what I mean? Hit the like button and subscribe.
Game the same way, but with the weight of game 7 as their coach, how will you help them kind of balance those emotions and their presence of being where their feet are going into game 7?
Like we have all year. I know there'll be a lot of added attention, a lot of eyes watching. It'll be a hostile environment, but we've been saying this for a long time. We've had a lot of firsts. This one will be a little bit more important. They're higher stakes than all the others. That's the goal, as you keep playing and the season gets longer.
Coach, this Saturday in OKC, it's do or die for you guys. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about game 7?
It's do or die for them.
Tonight was do or die, and I think a lot of fans are going to be happy. They say it's the best line in sports, I believe. So we'll be prepared, take the next 40 hours or whatever it may be to try to get ready, get organized, and get ready to go into a hostile environment against the defending champs in the Western Conference Finals for a team that's done it multiple times and knows exactly what they're going to, what it takes. And I would expect to get their best punch. We're going to go with our eyes wide open and expecting nothing less.
You know, they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to get it together. Some of the things that need to be worked on that happened in game 5 cannot happen in game 7. They have to go to the next, you know what I mean? Wemby them have to go to the next game in the approach of they haven't played anything, this one of ones, and they got to go and take that boy. Wemby about to take the podium.
Vic, to your right, what did you feel like the biggest difference between last game and this game was for you personally?
Myself? Trusting the game plan, discussing tactics with the staff and teammates.
Before the game, you gathered the whole team like on the court and gave them a speech. Just what did you say in that speech, and how do you feel like you guys carried that out early in the game?
I don't remember.
Just blackout, kind of.
Victor, this Saturday in OKC, it's do or die for your team. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about game 7?
First thing is listening to, the experienced people, whether it's on our team, on our staff, or outside. We got the chance to have plenty of those around.
Vic, what did you think about the way you guys met the moment in tonight's do or die ball game?
I think we were consistent and we did what we needed to do. Trusted the game, trusted the basketball gods.
Speaking of meeting the moment, Dylan looked like his normal self tonight. What did you see from him, and how relaxed was he mentally in this game?
I don't know how relaxed he was. Everybody approaches games, especially this type of game, differently. But the result was definitely there and impressive as always.
Vic, how impressed were you with your team's effort defensively, especially Carter and some of the minutes that he was able to give tonight?
The effort? It was great. I mean, should be consistent, always the same, but it was great. The bench was great tonight.
As y'all can see, Wemby is not playing. He is in a mode. He is in a goddamn mode. He's very serious. He's approaching the game. You know what I mean? And he's not sitting up there smiling, you know, laughing and being happy and celebratory. He knows what the next game gonna mean. He's not up there just playing around with these reporters, man. He's very, very serious. He locked in. I mean, god damn, y'all can see he locked in on these questions. He's very short and he answering it very, very well. He conducting himself very, very well when he's doing this this interview. I just want y'all to check him out. Pay attention.
Really 1 through 15.
Vic, something that your teammates were saying after last game is that you guys have played really well when playing desperate. And so I guess the question is, you know, what does playing desperate look like to you? And when both teams, I mean, obviously everyone's playing hard in the playoffs, but game
Just
7
feels like it erases kind of all the little mistakes that we do.
See what I told you?
Human nature, whether it's in the regular season or previous games.
One-on-ones, baby.
We just got to fight that all the time.
One-on-one.
When your back's against the wall, it feels like it's the best opportunity to do that.
Victor, just talk about just the offensive flow. It seemed like y'all did a nice job moving, and another defense led to the offense. But you can just talk about just the offense that y'all had tonight.
Excuse me?
Just the offense that you had tonight, just the flow.
We played together, we passed the ball, and trusted the game plan as always.
Just talk about the defense in that third quarter. Y'all outscored them 20-2 during the stretch. They scored 2 points in the final 8 minutes. Lockdown defense. Just talk about that.
I think we need to be consistent, and we're definitely outscoring them 20-2 is not a realistic projection that we want to do. But when we get everything together, these moments are going to happen, and the key is to stay consistent.
Victor, je sais que c'est très à chaud encore, mais est-ce que tu arrives à prendre un gros pas de recul et réaliser le parcours que tu as réussi à faire jusqu'à maintenant?
Pas du tout, et j'ai pas du tout envie.
Whatever he said.
Victor, on t'a vu faire un gros discours à tes coéquipiers juste avant le début du match sur le parquet. C'était quoi la teneur de ton discours?
Enough of that. But Wemby is just, you know, he's keyed in. He's locked in like he's been in this moment. But I know he's played international ball. But this is not international ball. This is the WNBA. I mean, this is the NBA. This is not overseas. This is not him playing for the cup. This is the real deal. The world's best basketball league is here in America with the greatest players that can ever play the ball, with the biggest legacy of any basketball going around. Basketball was made here, and he's coming here to do the things that he needs to do to be a champion, a world champion in America, from America and out of France, to say that his team is the best team on the planet that needs to go for the chip. So I'm just saying, you know, congratulations on tonight's victory, but it means nothing because now it's 0-0. When that buzzer goes off, it's win or go home. For whose side it's going to be? Will it be OKC or will it be the San Antonio Spurs? More after these messages.
Soldier that the streets talk about. Making money ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my
Hey, subscribe. Join the channel. Like, subscribe. Come on over here. If you have my other channels, come on over here, man, and subscribe to this channel because we doing it big over here. Yeah, talking about the NBA. And listen, Shai has to get his mind together. The last two games, Shai Alexander has not been on point for his team entirely. Even though, you know, he had a great scoring night yesterday, the last game that they played in game game 5, he did not like the turnout and the outcome of his own individual play. He definitely wanted to change things, but it just didn't happen because guess what? The Spurs came out, what you heard, focus in that third quarter was, woo, it was very, very bad. Very, very bad. You know what I mean? Sitting on out. I mean, the score was 118-91. Isaiah Hartenstein had 10 points. He was 5 for 10. He had 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Chet had 10 points, 4 for 8. Shane had 15 points. When you the star, Shane, when you are the star, God damn it, you can't score no 15 points in no game at no time. It ain't no damn time for that. What it is time for is for you to get yourself together, galvanize what you could do. Yes, you was the leading scorer of a team that was close to you. You were only 2 points higher than the next man. You, Shane, have to do what the phenomenal things that's needed to be done to overcome whatever comes your way. So with 15 points, Shai Alexander scored with 6 of 18. He was 0 for 5 from the three-point line. He was 3 for 3 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, which that can't be ever. He can't never get 1 rebound. He too damn athletic to have some one goddamn gone rebound in a game. 4 assists, 2 turnovers. No, you can never do it. But Chet had 10 and 11. He had a double-double, but a low-scoring double-double for an NBA team. That just can't go. Chet has to be the next man up. He's the biggest man on the squad. That can't happen. You know, him and Shai got to get they duo thing together, and they have to make this thing work, bro. He had 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Lou Dort had 5 points. I mean, just a flopper. I mean, Lou Dort, he a good defensive dude. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat people call him dirty. You know what I mean? He does do a lot of questionable things. But, you know, I like a hard-nosed player. I like a player that's going to, you know what I mean, test you and bump you and push you down and you know what I mean, test you, you know what I mean, on what type of manhood you got, you know what I mean, to go and score on him. So his defense, you know, speaks for itself. But tonight, they all got cooked. You dig what I'm saying? Lou Dort had 5 points. He even slapped Castle in the head because Castle had left him and drove to the middle, you know what I mean, and scored on him, knocked him down, hit him in the head, and that didn't work. So all of the tough man stuff, you got to get your damn feet ready, and you have to be more and more on point with your defense, Dort. Jared McCain had 13 points. He was 4 of 11. 2 for 3 from the three-point line, 3 for 3 From the free throw line, he had 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals. Jalen Williams, he had Jalen Williams had 4 points. Alex Caruso had 7 points. Another defender, he was 3 of 7. Jalen Williams was 2 for 6. That can't happen, man. You the 6th man off the bench. You can't score no damn 4 points. Kendrick Williams had 7 points. Isaiah Joe had 3 points. Aaron Wiggins had 5 points. 1 point for Jalen Williams. And then, of course, Cason Wallace had 11 points, 4 for 6, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line. He did what he was supposed to do. He came in and off the bench, and then he put up his numbers that he's supposed to be, you know what I mean, to help his team. So he did his job coming off the bench, scoring 11 points. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 3 steals, though. You got what I'm saying? He was a good push for them to come back in this game. They shot 35 out of 94 shots. 35 out of 94 shots for 37%, 10 for 40 from the 3-point line, shot 43s, y'all, was 25%. 11 for 12, that was 92% from the free throw line, and that was a big disparity, man. Isaiah Hartenstein was 25, -25, getting cooked down there. You know, Chet was a -9. Shai Alexander was a -28. Lou Dort was a -9. Jalen McCain was a -14. Jalen Williams was a -18. And Cason Wallace was a -14. You cannot win a game with that type of stuff going on. I mean, down. San Antonio Spurs. This is where the shine at. Julian Champagne had 10 points, 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 6 from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. He was all the way across. He added what he was supposed to add in this game. Victor Wemby had 28 points. He was 10 for 21, 4 for 9 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He had 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. I mean, across the board. You know what I mean? He was a +13. Jalen was a +24. Darian Fox, which, you know what I mean, he scored only 5 points. You can't do that, Darian. You got to come on and help your team. Darian Fox was 1 for 9. He had a little offshoot night, but the others came in and helped him with that. 3 for 4 from the field, 5 rebounds, 7 assists for the game. Devin Vessel had 12 points. He was 4 for 7 from the field, 4 for 7 from the 3-point line. All he shot was threes. All he needed to do was shoot those threes, and he put them down. Stephon Castle, my main man, he had 17 points. He was 5 for 10 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, 7 for 8 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. He almost got a double-double, y'all. 9 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. Stephon Castle is a phenomenal player. I like that he translated, y'all. And as this year, he's taken a big growth step also in his maturity and the way that he approached the game. I mean, he looked really, really good, you guys. I mean, seriously. Harrison Barnes, we already know what Harrison does. He a complete player. Whatever team Harrison Barnes goes to, he's a rally old veteran that's there. He's 6 men off the bench. He had 6 points, 2 for 4 from the field, 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. He You know what I mean? Both of his shots all of his shots was from the 3-point line. He had 1 rebound and 1 turnover. Kelly had 6 points. Lindy Waters had 2 points. Kevin Johnson had 9 points. He was 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. He had 3 rebounds. Carter Bryant, young. Carter will be all right. You know, Carter got it. You know what I mean? He got time to grow. He a youngin. You know what I mean? He a very young dude. He gonna make some mistakes. Not really, locked in tonight. You know, he sat down for a little bit. 2 points. He just gotta, youngin. If you want your spot on this roster, you're gonna have to go ahead and do, make it happen. And if you want to move up on that bench, man, 1 for 3 from the field. He had 4 rebounds and 1 turnover. Bayambo, a goose egg. Mason Plumlee had 0 points. Luke Komet had 3 points. And then Dylan Harper, what can I say? Dylan Harper surprised, surprised Ninja. 18 points, 6 for 9 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds. He had 4 assists, 1 turnover, took care of the ball when he had it. They shot 41. They made 41 out of 88, which left them at 47%, 15 out of 41 3-pointers, which they shot 37% from the 3, and 21 for 25 free throws, which was 84%. And, that was pretty much the game. What a good game that the San Antonio Spurs played. It was looked like a well-oiled machine. When they went 20 points straight without the other team scoring, ain't nothing you could complain or say about that. That is just phenomenal play. Defense came in and they shut they water off. OKC was looking for answers and Shane couldn't give them no damn answers. In the third quarter, it was absolutely a debacle that OKC did. They cannot win. They cannot win this game 7 with Shane Alexander playing the way that he did. God damn it, you can't have 15 points in a game 6, a game 5, a game 3, a game 1. And especially if he does the same thing in game 7, they're going to surely lose to this Wemby team, man. Because, listen, Wemby looked like he's poised. Wemby looks like he wanted. He's acting like he wanted. He's only 22 years old with the mentality, with a Mamba mentality. You already see when he was on a podium. He ain't there to give no damn smiles. Don't goddamn smile with me, and I'm gonna be real short with my answers because this ain't no celebration moment. This game 6. We got 7 to play. 7 will be on Saturday. Then probably we'll see a little bit more smiles and when they're able to hold up and put their hat on. But like I said, I thought, me personally, OKC will pull out the game 7. I still think, it's an opportunity for OKC to win this by them being the champions. I don't never bet against the champions. And then they at home. This is home money. You know what I'm saying? They at home. They got to play well. That OKC crowd is infectious, man. It's so loud. The floor shakes. The floor, the bench. Listen, the ground shakes with the cheers that goes on in that stadium at the OKC stadium. Listen, they uniform. That's one of the hardest crowds to even a territory to try to win, because OKC, Oklahoma, is about their business. They're about their business. And, it's good to see these youngins playing, you know what I mean, with this high intensity. The NBA is looking better. It's I like the physicality. I like that it don't, you know what I mean, look like this is a WWE type of shit. That's why I went over to the W, you know what I mean, because I wanted to see basketball. I don't want to see people complaining to the refs, looking for the refs to get, you know what I mean, to make calls and stuff like that. I don't like all of that type of nonsense going on. When you're trying to, you know what I mean, look at a game, you want to see a game with good basketball play, great, you know what I mean, great athleticism, high-flying dunks, especially this male basketball. You want to see shots, you know what I mean, taking their smart shots, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, doing them in, and then, of course, delivering in the mail to their mama. You know what I'm saying? I want that type of basketball back, you know what I mean, with that they'll look at each other, you know what I'm saying, and they'll look at each other and tell
your mama you ain't shit.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? I want that type of talk. I want it, you know what I mean? They got to come in game seven, the ones that come in.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
You got to come in and win. What's up, brother Jabari? What's going on? You got to come over to my, this is my new channel. You know what I mean? Steady serving basketball. Come over to my new channel and subscribe, brother Jabari. I'm just up. This was my first video, my first live. I was going to do the video, but then I was like, well, it's a little bit long. So I'm going to just go ahead and go live and take care of business, because I'm going to be covering the NBA's games. And then, of course, we're going to be talking about Bulls basketball, brother Jabari. This is a, you know what I mean, the channel where I represent my city. As always, I'm Chicago. I bear down. I'm Chicago Sky. I'm Chicago Bull forever. I'm a Chicago Cub. You know what I mean? I do support them brothers on the south side, them Sox. You know what I'm saying? I do support the Sox. You know what I'm saying? Blackhawks and all above. I'm a Chicago native. I'm a Chicago player. You dig what I'm saying? And this is what it's all about. You know what I mean? So over here on this channel, we gonna have fun. We gonna talk that talk. You know what I mean? Long as you respectful. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody coming up here disrespecting one another. I ain't gonna have that on this channel either. I'm gonna make sure the main thing is the main thing. We gonna talk, I think, on basketball fundamentals. And the main thing is to win. It says, bro Claude, what you think of Haley Van Lith getting released from the Suns? I'll let you know. Brother Jabari, I respectfully, this is the NBA channel, but since I got my WNBA channel on, Haley Van Lith, I still believe in Haley. Somebody gonna pick her up. Somebody, you know what I mean? Maybe she go to Toronto. Not Toronto. I mean, maybe she go to the Portland Fire. You know what I mean? They need a point guard. You know what I mean? They looking for somebody solid. You know what I'm saying? I believe. I mean, a two guard, point guard. Haley Van Lith, I still believe in that she's a good ball player. I still believe. Wody Mack, what's up? What you say? It says, oh snap, I forgot to hear Bulls basketball, Jer. I guess since I love Jordan, I can't bear it. You got damn right you're gonna bear it. Because guess what? The greatest people of all time is on this wall, Wody. Let me show you. Do you remember him? Wody Mack, do you remember that guy? Yeah, you remember that guy. Yeah, that guy that's on the floor. Yeah, that guy. That guy right there on that floor. Yeah, that man right there. Baddest man ever lived to play basketball. It says, what's your other channel, bro, Claude, for the WNBA? You know, it's the Steady Serving Sports. But here, brother Jabari, I'm gonna put this channel in there. Let's see. So you could go to Steady SERV'N, basketball. Steady serving basketball. So come over and subscribe, Brother Jabari. It says Jalen Brunson win a chip. He surpasses D Rose. Never. He'll never. He's not. Listen. Him winning a chip will surpass D Rose for winning a chip. Before as the type of player, we're gonna keep the main thing. The main thing, Wody Mac. You know that there has not been more of an explosive point guard in the history of basketball. All the great ones said that he wasn't the MVP in his rookie year? How? In year 2, MVP, year 2. Can't do it. Name it. Name the youngest MVP ever on this wall. Jalen Brunson, right there. Tell you who that guy is. Derrick Rose. Jalen Brunson ain't that man. No sirree, Bob. Not even there. Not the athlete. None of that. He don't have the Chicago handles, the handles like Isaiah Thomas. None of that Derrick Rose had. No, sir. Good ball handler, good man, tough. Listen, Jalen Brunson is a tough kid, and I like him. Everybody, when he was on Dallas, I told everybody, that boy, Dallas made a mistake. When he was on Dallas, when they let him go to New York, I said Dallas made a mistake. And then Stephen A had to eat his words. He talking about Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson. He's a flipper too. He's a flip-flopper. With all that fluid shit. Either you give your stake on what a player is, and you stick by it and say, man, I was wrong. He later on saying he was wrong, but it took him years to even get there. It took him some years with Jalen Brunson to even get there to admit that he was wrong. It says, bro, Claude, it took me to this channel. You live on when I typed in. I put it in there, so you go to STEADYSERV'N basketball. All you gotta do is put it in. It's up, the channel up. Then did you get here, Jabari? Is you in here? Or is you on the other channel? And then turn on your notifications for this channel, because when this channel on, because I'm gonna stop at a certain point. I'm just getting my hours up, so I'm gonna still be bringing this channel up as I'm doing WNBA games. So some of the stuff of the WNBA gonna be on this channel too, but that's because I'm just running it to get the hours up. And when I'm doing the basketball games on the Players Club, I'm gonna just link up the time and the slot times so that I could get my times done quick and fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? Link it on up. So y'all, I appreciate everybody that, you know what I'm saying, that came in, man, because I wanted to talk about Wemby. Will Wemby, at 22 years old, do what is expected for the San Antonio Spurs to complete the task and win the Western Conference. And then, of course, I pick Wemby if he beats the OKC Thunder to beat New York. I got the West winning it all. I don't know if the Thunder can beat New York, but I sure know that Wemby, it's all about matchups, right? And Wemby in New York go to the finals and play for the finals, I definitely got Wemby winning his first title. You know, you might disagree with it, but if Wemby if he beats the Taz, if he beat the OKC Thunder, I got Wemby. I got Wemby them winning it all because Cat can shoot threes, and he's probably one of the best three. He is the best center that can shoot threes in the game. Cat, but he's not physical like Wemby. Wemby could play physical ball, and he could shoot that three, and he got handles better than Cat. You dig what I'm saying? Cat can put the ball on the floor just a little bit, but Wemby got real literally spin move, go and attack. He play ball like David Robinson and Tim Duncan. You know, he playing ball like one of them. He watched they film. Tim Duncan been on site this whole year. Tim Duncan been on site for Wemby to learn from. So, I mean, Wemby is exciting. It says I scram to it now. Okay, you found it. All right, my man. That's what I'm talking about. This is the very first live for this channel, y'all. So turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Because guess what, y'all? You talking about the hottest podcast, man, that's the hardest working man in YouTube. That, you know what I'm saying? That be me. You ain't gonna outwork me. I'm here to do it all, to smell it all, to be it all. Listen, I'm here for my first live. I appreciate everybody and what they've done. I appreciate what you do, and I appreciate what you will do. And as always, keep the main thing in your comments. Let me know what you think. Will Wemby beat Shai Alexander for Game 7? Or will OKC pull it together and Shai go crazy in the last game of the year on the Western Conference? Y'all tell me what y'all think. And as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Thank you for being here, man. It's been an honor. It's been an honor and a pleasure. And as always, I leave with my anthem. This is my original music because, of course, y'all know back, you know what I mean? You see on that wall of a Chicago artist, this is me and my music. Support. Go out, y'all, and support the album. I put it at the bottom. If you would like to give a cash app, you can cash app me at gingerbreadman33, or you can also go over to my other channel, give a super chat, super sticker, subscribe also to all my channels as I bring you more and more information. Go over. You see the Players Club up there, you know what I'm saying? You see the Players Club up there, over there on my shoulder. And, you know, support, man. This is what it's all about, building and having a purpose on YouTube and talking about the real things and keeping the main thing. SGA allowed to go crazy Game 7. Yeah. He gonna have to. He had 15 points, Brother Jabbar. That's awful. No, sir. You can't do no stuff like that. Not with me. You got to act. You got to prove yourself. You got to prove yourself. So once again, guys, I'm out of here. Wembanyama Wemby has won and beat the Thunder in Game 6. It's a Game 7 Saturday. So Pretty Tony is going to be covering that Game 7. It's going to be so big, so big. I'm going to latch on when she covering the game. Also, man, look, I love y'all so much and appreciate y'all. And guess what? It's going to be always and forever.
The Chicago, nigga.
So take that, Wody Mac. And I'm out of here, y'all. Chicago.
Chicago, nigga.
Dear foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise. More construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WMB. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd